Welcome back to our YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for your great support, and please consider to give this video a thumb of like. Clergies are now coming out and disagreeing with President Ruto on the heavy taxation he wants to implement on Kenyans who are now vulnerable, speechless, and this is now making President Ruto to have advantage on overtaxing Kenyans, because right now we don't have even opposition to stand firm and make the government work on toes. So I'm very much impressed seeing now the churches are coming disconnected against President Ruto. And Anthony Mueria, the Archbishop at the Catholic Church in Nyeri, is now disagreeing with President Ruto on the heavy taxation he is implementing on Kenyans.
This is not about which side, which political persuasion you have. It's about the good of the welfare of Kenyans. Let us vote, let us legislate for what best serves more than 80% of this country.
While speaking in Nyeri, Catholic Archdiocese Archbishop Anthony Muheria called out the government for giving a deaf ear to Kenyans despite their suffering under the current tough economic times.
The disdain and disregard to the opinions that have been given, we need to reflect back. Our government, our leaders at all levels must listen to what the Kenyans have said. It cannot be the bulldoze ideas on us. Bulldozing because they think it is the right thing is not the way to go. There must be a better way to reach the same goals that they wish. Government, people, church, all of us have the same objective: welfare of our country.
Muheria told the government to seek alternative ways of raising revenue instead of imposing on Kenyans disjointed plans of raising taxes.
Our leadership must reflect on whether they really are at the service of the people or they are at the service of just achieving goals that they've set for themselves. In this context, therefore, finance bill, let us not mince our words. We are overtaxing our Kenyans.
The rising political temperatures and the subsequent use of the pulpit on Sundays by politicians too, seemingly not sitting well with Muheria, who feels the church is failing Kenyans.
It is saddening and embarrassing that we can stand before God as if we own the place we step, which is God's place. We can start and mock God. No, no, no. Dear leaders, we must change. Our political leaders, you must change.
Kamau Mwangi, Citizen TV.
So you've listened to the Archbishop speaking, and it is a kind of our country is lacking good leadership, according to me. A country where you see churches are now going against you or your administration or any other leader is a wrong country. So the Archbishop is coming and trying to elaborate the effect on the heavy taxation and the both negative and effect, both negative and positive. So on the positive side, it's emphasizing that this money which Ruto is having interest to tax Kenyans should be spreaded all over the country and be a benefit to vulnerable Kenyans like me and you. So Archbishop is having a very essential thought and is actually serious on whatever he's saying. I want us to break this into analysis, ladies and gentlemen, that why is now this disconnection between Ruto and the churches. Remember, the churches are the one who made Ruto to be the president. The people like Ole Sapit, they opposed Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta, and they disagreed with them. And they said that Ruto is a servant of God. Let them try Ruto. By that time, Ruto was really praying, carrying the Bible, singing, and he could do whatever he can do. But because things are now turning wild, the churches are now condemning him and going against him. The world is spherical. And according to Chinua Achebe, with this book, Things Fall Apart, it is now falling apart in UDA government. Before I carry on, ladies and gentlemen, if this might be your first time watching me at Zion Kenya TV YouTube channel, I request you kindly do me a favor, take a 1 second and click that notification bell and subscribe to our channel. In that next time when I upload to such kind of a video, the video will automatically come to your YouTube platform. And to the members, I want to adore you and appreciate you so much for your great support you are doing to this channel, because if it was not your support, then this channel could have not reached where it is as at now. I want to say thank you and be blessed. Let's proceed. I just want to pick 1 or 2, 3 points here because I want to be a little bit brief. Now, point number 1, why is Ruto being condemned? Is because they have realized that Ruto is lying for Kenyans. Simple and clear. That he no longer have interest on Kenyans to pay taxes, to benefit for themselves, but him himself to benefit as the president. So that is why the leaders, the clergies, are condemning him and saying that this is very wrong move. Enough is enough. The number 2, President Ruto is now deconstructing his good relationship which he had with the church leaders across the country. So even the prayer which the clergies could have prayed for him, nowadays they don't. They don't have time because of on his bad behavior he is doing for Kenyans. Then lastly, you've listened to the clergy or the archbishop is saying that this taxation is harmful for Kenyans. The answer is true. If I can afford to purchase sugar, I will keep on repeating. John from Turkana cannot afford as I can afford it. Mudeo from Mukambani cannot afford. So it is vice versa. And that is why churches are now coming out and telling President Ruto enough is enough. Make this life to be equally bearable for each and every Kenyans, because they voted for you and it's now upon you to flash back on how these people stood up very early in the morning at 9, at 3 with zeal and zest to vote you in against Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta's project. That is whatever pastor is trying to say. But because we have leaders in this UDA government, they don't have time for Kenyans, for sincerely speaking. So how are they going to handle this situation? Because you are seeing the current deputy president ako njia zake. We are not aware kama ako close na Ruto, or it's just a political game mind. No one knows. But I like this and I'm very much impressed on this move. If they will carry on this way condemning Ruto on this heavy taxation, then it's going to see that Kenyans are serious, churches are serious, doctors are going to be serious, and many people in the country are going to say enough is enough. So president must also watch on this, or else he is going to work as a one-term president. Take this one, take this to the nearest bank. That is whatever I can say, ladies and gentlemen. Meanwhile, drop your opinion at the comment section below. I want to wish you all the best and bye-bye, as we hope to meet on another political discussion.